Hi guys, this is Ayans Maurya and welcome to all of you in today's video. Yesterday somebody asked me in comment that is grammar necessary to speak English. So the answer is yes, by the way. And hand on my heart, I started my journey of learning English from grammar. I made almost all the notes of grammar which are required to be perfect in this language, and they are still with me. Many people asked for that, but I didn't give because I have given almost 1 year to make all those notes. I have put too much efforts into making that. I still remember that I was so excited to learn this language that I would avoid my naps in noon. I was feeling sleepy, but I would not let myself sleep. Everyone was sleeping. I was busy in making notes because I used to get time in noon, and that is the time I used to make my notes. So I have worked very hard to make all those notes, and they are still with me. So we were talking about grammars, that is that necessary to speak English. So the answer is yes. Now you would say that there are a lot of people who say that grammar is not necessary to speak English, but you are saying that grammar is necessary to speak English. What is your opinion on that? See, I would say that they are right. Now you would say that how stupid are you to accept that they are right. You mean that एक तरफ तो तू कह रहा है कि grammar is necessary and on the other hand you are not in favor of that. What is this? Look, I don't know who is stupid and who is intelligent. The only thing that I know that grammar is necessary but not as necessary as you think. Let me simplify it for you. Grammar is necessary, but you do not have to focus too much on grammar. You should have some basic knowledge of grammar, such as tenses, modal verbs, causative verbs, and conditional sentences, participles, preposition, conjunction, and etc. I'm not saying that you cannot speak English without grammar. Of course you can. Not only you, there are a lot of people who are still speaking in English without grammar. They do communicate in English without having proper knowledge of grammar, and I have talked to a lot of people who do speak, who do communicate in English without having too much knowledge of grammar. Okay. But you know what is the common between these people? They make too much mistakes. Too much, I mean too much. That if you try to correct on their mistakes, you're gonna be paranoid. I mean, you would be confused that where to correct or where to not, because they make too much mistake, and that is something which is not acceptable in professional life, right? Now you would say that you say that making mistake is normal and it is an essential part of learning a language. See, it's true that making mistake, you can make a lot of mistake. It is totally normal and it is a essential part of learning anything. Whatever you are learning, of course you make mistake, but the thing is that if you always make mistakes, too much mistakes, and you are not trying to improve your mistake, you are not trying to learn from your mistake, you know in your heart that you are making mistake just because your grammar is weak, and still you are not trying to improve that, then probably you are always gonna make a fool of yourself. Sorry, I'm maybe sounding harsh to you right now, but sometimes in life we really need people to be harsh with us to show us the right path. So all I'm trying to make here is you should have some basic knowledge of grammar, so that when you try to speak, so you can at least able to construct sentences in your head, because in the beginning you construct sentences consciously in your head and then you speak. Okay, later you don't construct sentences in your head before speaking, right? And that is something which happens to everyone. When I had started speaking journey, so I used to make sentences in my head and then I used to speak. But now it has started happening to me automatically. I don't have to think, I don't have to make sentences in my head and then I don't have to speak like that. It is coming from my mouth automatically, right? So it is going to happen to you later, but in the beginning you have to make sentences in your head, then you have to speak. And to make a sentence, to construct a sentence in your head, you should have some basic knowledge of grammar. Okay, that is something you need to you have to learn yourself. Nobody is going to help you into that. Okay. So yeah, if you have some basic knowledge of grammar, so you are able to construct sentences, and then you will be able to deliver your thoughts and your information to somebody. If you do not have basic knowledge of grammar and you are not trying to improve that, then probably you would always be speaking wrong English, which is not acceptable in professional life. So whatever I have experienced in this journey of learning English, I have just told you, because for me grammar is very necessary for me, especially. I don't know about others. So if you feel that grammar is something which is always pulling you down and not letting you to speak, because of which you always get stuck while speaking, so you should learn a little bit, because it is necessary. So yeah, it is necessary for me. And yeah, I think you should learn. And if you don't know what is the basic grammar, so you can, you just let me know in the comment box. I would tell you in the next video. Okay, so that's all about in the video today, guys. I hope I could help you somewhat, and I hope the person who asked this question, he found his answer. Okay, I'll see you soon in the next video. Till then, take care and keep learning.